Hey, I have a question for you today. Are you claustrophobic? I'm a little claustrophobic, and I remember back when I was 16 years old, I was helping our children's pastor do this after-school ministry at a public school, and he had this great idea for an illustrated sermon. He wanted to have a body come out of a coffin at the very end of his message. Guess what? I was the dead body. And so for about an hour, they had me nailed in a coffin while he did this entire service. And at the very end, this grand moment, he opened up this coffin and out I popped. And man, I could still remember, even though it was an illustration, when he opened that coffin, I was so relieved to take a breath of fresh air and be out of that box. You know, as we get close to this time of closing up our 14 days of prayer and fasting, today is day 13, and I want us to spend some time focusing today on praying to get free from the bondage in our life. You know, I don't know what it is for you, but if we're just honest with ourselves, this is probably a place where the majority of us really struggle. You know, maybe for you, there are some things that have happened to you in your life. Maybe there's some choices that you've made in your past that have caused some situations in your life to not be as comfortable as you'd hoped. Maybe there's some addictions that you're struggling with. I don't know what it is for you, but maybe those things are causing some anxiety in your life. Maybe it's triggering some depression. Maybe you have some situations that are living rent-free in your mind right now. It's consuming your mind. What I want you to know is this, is that is not how God designed you. God intended for you to walk in freedom. That's why here at Generation Church, we offer freedom small groups every semester, because we believe that God intended for you to walk in freedom. This is why we have Celebrate Recovery every Friday, because God intended for you to walk in freedom. Matter of fact, if you look over in John 10:10, Jesus says that I have come to bring life. He didn't come to bring death. He didn't come to have you be weighed down by bondage. He came to bring life. And it says that bring life in all of its fullness. So my question for you today is, are you experiencing all of the fullness of life? So today, let's release some things to Jesus. Let's give it to him. Let's take it off of our shoulders and let's give it to him. And let's pray to eliminate that weight in our life and be free from the bondage in our life and walk in the freedom that we were designed to walk in.